If you think the senior discount is saving your parents money, watch this before they order breakfast. Former cooks told us senior plates at some chains are pre-prepped hours early, paler eggs, limp hash browns, thinner toast, and the sodium in those value combos can stack up fast. We're exposing 6 spots where portion cuts, reheats, and louder rooms quietly target older diners. Stay for the telltale signs to spot pre-cooked food and a simple way to order fresher, lower salt plates without paying extra. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great! Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. If the bargain looks good but your gut says the eggs look washed out and the toast feels flimsy, your senses are doing their job. The truth is, a lot of 55-plus plates trade fresh for speed. You pay less at the register and more on the back end. Less heat on the grill, more time in a warm hold, and a salt load that sneaks up on you. Let's start with the how. Senior marketed menus sell value, but the workflow leans on pre-prepped parts. Think pre-cracked egg mix sitting in a pitcher, vacuum-sealed sauces reheated in bags, and proteins that arrive with grill marks baked in. It's fast. It's neat. It's also where flavor goes flat and sodium climbs. Line staff describe a separate track for these items. Batch the eggs early, stage the hash browns, keep toast thin so it dries quicker and stacks tighter. Dietitians flag the next link in the chain, brined meats, fillers and patties, and gravies heavy with salt. Stack them, and that light breakfast can pass a drive-through meal on sodium before you even touch the jelly.
Get into the holidays, some food safety tips, which is really important, mainly because a lot of people will be cooking who probably don't. What are some of the biggest things you think the community and the health department learned from that?
How to properly handle and prepare food. When we go out, talk to owners, make sure that all of their staff have been trained on handling.
You can see the tells without a lab coat. Eggs that look pale and tight? That's from a pooled mix cooked hard to hit time targets. Hash browns that fold instead of crack mean steam hold, not skillet. Toast that feels wafer-thin dries fast under heat lamps and drinks butter like a sponge. The real kicker is the room. Brighter lights, seats near the kitchen pass, quick turn zones where plates land and leave. It nudges you to eat, pay, and go, and makes sending food back feel like a hassle. Across formats, the playbook repeats. Reheated pancakes at family chains. Pre-breaded wings dropped for speed at sit-down pubs. Buffet trays under lamps where off-peak means long holds and powdered sides.
The chefs cook a ton of different dishes, from American to Pennsylvania Dutch fare, honoring the Mennonite and Amish traditions of the area. Like this local delicacy called scrapple.
Liver, and it's ground up.
Can I get an omelet with everything on it?
One chocolate chip.
On the other side of the kitchen, this team starts cutting veggies for lunch.
They'll set up this chopper. The broccoli, cauliflower, they chop by hand. It's a lot of prep.
Everyone takes from the same trays and puts it on their plate. There's a bunch of silverware sitting out.
You are not stuck with it. Ask for fresh cracked eggs, unseasoned potatoes, and no salt butter. Request a seat away from the pass. Scan the posted nutrition for sodium and pick the base that gives you room to add. Now that you can spot the traps on the plate and in the room, let's talk about ordering moves that keep the comfort and lose the hidden tax. You can still win breakfast. You just have to order like a line cook would: quick eyes, clear asks, and swaps that don't ding the bill. Let's start with a simple rhythm. Spot, ask, swap. It works at the corner diner, the noisy sports grill, and that buffet with the heat lamps. Menus sound friendly but hide the prep. Servers are busy and default to the station that's already cranking. If you ask soft, you get the same pre-prepped plate.
The profit margins at these places were razor thin, but it is definitely something that gets consumers in the door. And for a lot of restaurants, that's challenge number one.
By the 1980s, buffets were a roaring success.
When you have enough stories in the news about people getting food poisoning from these places, that affects public perception, and people will go elsewhere. And it's been downhill ever since. I went to Pizza Hut regularly in high school for the buffet. because it was cool as a high school kid to gorge yourself with pizza.
Shady Maple's founders started the buffet at the height of all-you-can-eats in 1985. Between 1998 and 2017, more than 1,300 all-you-can-eat restaurants in the U.S. closed down.
Spot the tells first. Eggs with shiny puddles or a tight, uniform yellow mean pooled mix or whole time. Grill marks that look stamped, each one spaced the same, point to prefab proteins. Fries that bend instead of snap signal a steam bath, not a fry basket. Pancakes that sheen like plastic wrap? That's reheated or sprayed with release oil. Now ask like you mean it. Fresh cracked eggs, cooked to order. Potatoes unseasoned. No added salt on the chicken. Sauces on the side. Dry toast, butter on the side. Short, firm notes go straight on the ticket.
This is the kitchen behind America's largest buffet. Shady Maple in Pennsylvania serves about 1.2 million people a year. The cooks start prep at 4 a.m.
We'll go through about 700 to 750 pounds of bacon.
Saturdays are their busiest days as they race to prep for 8,000 people. Customers travel from all over the country to chow down on this 200-foot buffet.
You come here, you eat until you start laughing.
Oh my God, I don't even have enough hands. It will set you back just $16 on a Saturday morning.
The line knows what to do, and you keep control of the salt and the sauce. Then swap. Trade sausage for plain eggs or a cup of fruit. Pick steamed veg over fries. It lands hot and takes seasoning well at the table. Choose corn tortillas or plain pancakes without glaze. Add your own syrup lightly so you call the sweetness, not the kitchen. For chains and buffets, timing matters. Go early. Ask what just came off the grill and order that protein. At the bar or line, pull from the back of a fresh pan, not the glossy top layer. Skip gravies, cheese sauces, and smothered anything. They carry the salt like a wet sponge. Keep costs steady by using the senior base but customizing with free prep notes. Fresh cracked, no salt, sauce on the side. No paid add-ons needed. The payoff is simple. Hotter food, cleaner flavor, and a sodium drop your doctor would notice. You've got the eyes and the script. Now use them to protect the people you care about. The cheap plate saves dollars but costs salt, routine, and comfort. You can spot the downgrade before you taste it. Tight eggs, limp hash, thin toast, and the rush of a fast seat. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with the person who picks the breakfast spot. It helps more families avoid the quiet traps baked into value menus. Stay curious and tell me your next tell. Are you watching for pale eggs with that dull shine? Hash that folds instead of snaps? Or the seat parked by the kitchen pass? Drop your clue in the comments.